Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're here today at Expedient, which is in Neo Park in Cleveland, and we're here with Michael DeAloia, Regional Vice President. Hey, Michael, thanks for talking with us.
Thomas, it's always a pleasure, man. Good to see you again.
Hey, explain what's going on here at Expedient. We're in this huge data center here.
Well, you know, people need to remember that when they're using the internet or their applications, that data's got to go somewhere, and it goes here. We've built these amazing centers to control and let people have access to their data.
So people sort of rent space here, and you offer some services here. Talk about the three main services that you offer here at Expedient.
No, that's a good point, Thomas. So we have three services: co-location, connectivity, and managed services. Co-location would be I need to have a rack with my servers so I can get my data in and out. Managed services could be security, tape backup, managed SAN, right? And connectivity is that fiber connection between you and your customers or you and your offices.
I think people understand co-location because a lot of that means the computers in one place, servers in one place. But talk about the managed services, because that's the area that's really growing a lot, and more people are using that, aren't they?
They are indeed, mostly for security purposes, right? So we're doing data security, backup, managed services, managed SAN, storage area networks, right? I want my data to be accessible all the time, every data that I have. And what's interesting about data is that each year we produce 5 times more data than the year before, which was a record year the year before, right? And it has to go somewhere. People forget data takes space. And that's why you have these particular type of buildings constructed to house that space. The key thing with managed services is security and the backup, right? Is my data secure, and can I get to it when I need to?
So talk about, first of all, the security here. This is a very secure location. We had to sign in with our license, essentially our driver's license and name badges, and then you're actually walked in by an employee only to your area where you have your racks. So there's really no one walking around this place that shouldn't be here.
You do not want the person off the street coming in to mess with your data. So when you come into our front facility door, you got to ring a bell. We authenticate who you are. We let you in, and then you get the pass, right? In our secure system, you typed your name in, driver's license, as a guest to get you in here. And then we've got man traps on the outside of the facility. So I can badge in, get into that first door. That second door then has a bioscan and more key card access. We manage the keys to the actual racks or cages. So even if you buy a big space from us, doesn't give you access into the facility. We still walk you out to that floor, and people want that security. They don't want the random person walking around messing with their data.
So it's very secure. It's also the right environment. It's very chilly in here. You got a lot of air conditioning going on, right? Talk about how that, you can see these little pads in front of each of the servers that's pumping cold air in and then sucking it across the server out the back.
Well, another reason why people want to use this is you want your servers or any of your computing devices, right, to be in a temperature controlled environment. So we have a certain temperature and a certain humidity. And the humidity is important so you don't have static electricity and all that other stuff, right? You don't want to zap the machines. So these things are monitored and controlled by another unique benefit to Expedient, our OSC. So we control everything on the floor: electricity, data flow, right? Servers, racks, all of that comes into the OSC.
Talk about what's going on here in the OSC. You've got a whole team of folks here monitoring what's going on in your facility.
That team is in place 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, always 2 people in each OSC. They're monitoring all of our very complex computer systems, electrical systems, network systems that are coming into this facility. It really is a full-time day at job. I mean, 24 hours, you got to be on this.
Right. Talk about your power as well. You guys have 2 different power companies supplying power in case you lose, and then you've got some huge truck-sized generators out back there, man.
It is crazy. I mean, you saw them with your own eyes. They're these enormous cats. But yes, we've got Cleveland Public Power and First Energy coming into our facilities. And then we take that free flow of energy, that power, that raw power coming in, and we sort of load test it, bear it out, smooth out any oscillations, and push it out onto the floor. In between, we've got batteries, so God forbid if that power went down, we've got some battery time that allows us to keep this thing running. And again, if they also have a short life, once those hit, we've got these massive cats out in the back. And you said they're 18-wheeler size, they're enormous. 4 of them that go on in specific controlled manner.
It's amazing. And then over your shoulder here, we can see that there's these white tanks that are for fire in case the worst case scenario, that will drop and go right into the air conditioning system here.
Yeah, it's a unique gas system. You want to control the fire if there ever was one. We've never had this type of incident happen to us, but if a server does catch on fire or a large mechanical device, we want to flush it out as quickly as possible. So these are real controlled by sector. The gas comes in, extinguishes the fire, and then obviously we want to take that out as quickly as possible.
You know, Michael, this is a great, cool Cleveland company. It was founded here in Cleveland, and now it's grown tremendously, right? It's in 6 different cities now.
Well, so I'm very proud to say it was a Cleveland-born company, and we've expanded out as a super regional. So now we're in Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Boston, Indianapolis, and Columbus. And we're continuing to grow. This company's on a growth path that is just extraordinary.
Hey, Michael, thanks so much for taking time to show us around here. It's really outstanding. Congratulations on your new position here. We'll look forward to following up with you.
You got it, brother. Be good.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.